when in a committed relationship?
When in an exclusive relationship.
No.
Committed. So exclusive is not the same thing?
No, I'm just talking. Come on.
What's going on YouTube? It's Bella and Jae back again with another video. Before we get into it, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And be sure to hit that bell for post notifications. That way when we drop that next video, you'll be the first to know. Without further ado, next topic is
passcodes on your phone. When in a committed relationship, is it okay to have a passcode on your phone? And would your person know about it, or like would they know the passcode or no?
So, to me, I believe that your phone is your phone. Before you entered into that relationship, your phone was your phone. So whatever your daily ritual was with your phone, you know, as far as like excluding dating apps, flirting, doing stuff like that, like whatever your daily ritual was with your phone. So say for instance, you wake up in the morning as a guy, you yawn, stretch, you go in there, scratch your little nuggets down there, brush your face, wash your face, brush your teeth, right? And if you're the type of person to sit on the toilet for about 5 or 6 minutes and you playing a game of Angry Birds or something like that, don't break that habit. You know what I'm saying? Because you're in an exclusive relationship.
What does that have to do with passcodes? Back on topic.
What I'm saying is, I'm saying that to say your patterns shouldn't change because you're in that relationship, because it makes you think, it makes you feel like you had something to hide.
Representation. Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like it was like you got something to hide because you had to change something. So if you had like a swipe code, keep your swipe code. If you had a number code, keep that number code.
Should your other half, that the person you're committed to, should they know? Should you tell them the code is on your phone?
I mean, I'm pretty sure they're gonna see it.
No, should you tell them? Like if my code is 1, 2, 3. And I'm in a relationship with this guy. We we just committed to one another. We're not married.
I mean, yeah.
Even if we're married.
I mean, to be honest.
Should I have to tell him what my code is?
Should you have to?
Or should I? I mean, like, is that information we should share with one another?
Well, to me, I feel like it's okay to do that.
It being okay, is it the right thing?
I won't be like the almighty answer to it and say this is how all relationships should go, because of course everybody got their own style and things of that nature. But to me, I'm in a committed relationship, baby girl. You know my code. You know what I'm saying? You know my code, right?
Hilarious. I can't wait to meet baby girl.
You know my code, right?
I hope she's really nice.
She know my code.
Okay.
So you know what I mean.
All right.
I know her code.
Okay.
Well, actually, she's got the swipey thing, so I know her swipey thing.
So, I have been in a relationship where I didn't know their code on their phone. And you know what's so funny about it? Like, we were in a relationship for a long time, and we never even had codes on our phone. You know, but then
all of a sudden
they work for this company, and they're like, oh, we gotta have a code on this phone, because you really don't have access to that phone like that, because it's their work phone. It's from their job. So they're like, oh, we have to do this and that with this phone, so we have to keep this code on our phone so we don't expose other people information, etc. I mean, it sounds
good. So he got two phones. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. So with that being said, I feel like if you got something to hide because your other half or better half, y'all should be as one. But if you just a committed relationship, does that make y'all one? Should you have to share that information if you're not married to that person?
Well, so here's in that specific scenario, right? Keep in mind that even though that's his work phone, if you're married or in a committed relationship, that person should be able to trust you.
Exactly.
Right?
That's what I was thinking.
So say for instance, I got a personal phone here, I got a work phone here. If you ever have to unlock this phone for whatever reason to make any type of phone calls or do whatever, you shouldn't have to bring it to me and be like, can you open this phone real quick so that I can do what I gotta do and then give it back to you?
But I feel like if you got something to hide, of course you want to make up all these different excuses saying, oh, so say they do give you the passcode because you like, blah, blah, blah. You make a good argument about it. And then 2 days later they was like, well, we have to update our passcode and we have to change it frequently, to keep the people.
So you can frequently tell me what the damn passcode is?
Exactly. I shouldn't have to keep asking you. And then every time they want to say, well, it's something related to you. Now they got a passcode on their regular phone.
Flag on the play. Encroachment. 15-yard penalty. Repeat second down. That's what that would be.
A red flag.
Yeah, nah, it's a yellow flag.
I know, but it's still
penalty flag.
It's still a red.
It's a red flag for you, yes, most definitely. But my NFL terminologies, you know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Back to the topic. So all I'm saying is, I think that if you're in a committed relationship with somebody and y'all on that level, because that's why y'all committed to each other, right? Whether you're married or not, I feel like y'all should be able to share everything. I feel like you shouldn't even be in a relationship with somebody if they can't even be your best friend. So if they're your best friend, you tell your best friend everything. You know what I'm saying? So why wouldn't you be able to tell that person that you're with the passcode on your phone? Like, why should it be a secret unless you hide something?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, being for real.
We agree on something?
Oh my God.
We agree.
I can't believe it. Drinks on you.
Of course. Right? So, it's pretty simple. It's pretty self-explanatory. Behaviors that you have and tendencies that you have before you enter into a relationship. These are things that you should probably discuss with your partner before entering into an exclusive and committed relationship, right?
Right.
Because you don't enter an exclusive and committed relationship from one day to the next just like that. It doesn't just happen within a 24-hour period. Mm-hmm. It builds. So as you're building and the things that you're growing to know about each other and learn about each other, these are the times that you grow to understand each other's habits, behaviors, likes and dislikes.
Right.
The way the person lives. And cell phone and the passcode is probably one of the things that you probably want to discuss.
It's probably important.
Yeah.
It's just like when you on a date or you out with your significant other,
mm-hmm.
and they always have their cell phone turned over. So if somebody calls or send a message, you can never see. So their cell phone is always like this. Y'all can be riding in the vehicle together and the phone be like this. What does that mean? Because to me,
gotta sit on his lap just like this.
Yeah.
Face down.
That's it, whatever. Just think about it. Especially if that person has.
Some people they have a habit to do that. Mm-hmm. I don't know where it started from, where it originated from, as far as like they just turn their phone face down, whether they be laying in their bed and they don't want the light to just shine up in the sky, so they turn it face down or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then they just get into a habit. So everyone who does it doesn't necessarily mean that they're a cheater or they're trying to hide something from you. So most definitely don't jump the gun and assume that naturally. Mm-hmm. But just ask them. Have an open dialogue with your mate. What's the problem with having that communication? Having that open barrier and saying, hey, I looked at that and, sometimes people do this because of these reasons. I'm just curious and I want to know, like, where did it start with you and why did it start?
It could be a trigger for you.
Yeah.
If you've been in a relationship where you've been cheating on a lot, it can be a trigger if you go on a date with somebody. Say it could be the first date and they go to turn their phone on. You're like, red flag.
I already don't like you.
Yeah, exactly. So
you was cute for a second.
And then you okay, that was on my list. Check.
Let me go ahead and get rid of him now before he cheat on me.
Exactly.
With my homegirl or something.
You know what I mean? So like for real, you gotta be realistic. But I do feel like majority of the time, even if it's a pattern or something that somebody's used to, opposed to, the light being on the phone, because you can always just adjust your light. Then it could be, even if before you, this is a pattern, they could be a serial cheater,
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
Yeah, so it could be on the opposite spectrum of, it could be on both ends of the spectrum. It could be nothing. It could be because that's textbook narcissism, mm-hmm. and he's just cheating.
He's having control.
Yeah, and he's establishing that at an earlier stage in the relationship to let you know that I'm comfortable with turning my phone upside down.
But
I'm comfortable with you not having the passcode.
Yeah, but I feel like if you're in a committed relationship, and if you do have a problem with, your significant other having a passcode or you not knowing it, all you have to do is ask them. Ask them for their passcode. Or if you feel like they're cheating, tell them, hey, let's swap phones and, let's go through each other's phones. Now, hey, I feel like if you do that and they hesitate, or they're like, why you need my phone for? And you don't trust me and all that, I just, for
Comment down below.
That's a red flag.
Comment down below. Would you swap phones for a day with your significant other.
A day.
For 1 day.
We don't just say 5 minutes. What they do in a minute?
5 minutes.
No, I'm just saying like if like okay.
They got TV shows about this where they swap phones for a whole day.
A whole day. I haven't seen it.
You know you can forward a phone like a call to another phone.
I know that, right?
So you'll still receive your phone calls that you're supposed to get, and I'll still receive the phone calls I'm supposed to get. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so what I'm saying is, what we want to know is, are they willing? You gonna say for a minute? You know what I'm saying? Cause like if they willing to do it for a minute, that might be like a baby still. Like I feel like a day. That's like telling somebody to go jump over the bridge and lay it on the other side.
I mean,
you gotta take baby steps.
You gotta go hard to go home. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
You gonna just inch a little bit in. That's like a dude's hand. Let me stick the tip in. That's all that is.
That's what they do though. They be like, just a little bit. I'm gonna take it out. You know what? Exactly. So all I'm saying is, don't set yourself up for failure too quick. They ain't gonna do that. Stop. I'm sorry. Really?
Comment down below. Would you swap phones with your significant other? Would you swap phones?
5 minutes.
For 5 minutes.
And then we're gonna work on the day.
Passcode, just do whatever. Do whatever. You can look through whatever you want to look through.
And like I said, ask them for the passcode. See how they react to that. Because I feel like nobody that's committed to you should hesitate or should be like, you don't trust me. All this other unnecessary stuff. Because it's irrelevant to me wanting your passcode. But why I need it. It's not your business.
The righteous way to go. If I told them so.